Diane in Denmark here, rah rah rah, it's the beginning of a new week. I know it sounds silly, but I always get excited about starting off a new week because it means that we get to start a new Flylady zone. Zone 4, master bedroom, the wardrobe, and if you have an ensuite bathroom. But anyway, before I get started, I just wanted to give you a little success story, because I know a lot of you, I've got a lot of new subscribers, and that's fantastic that you want to, make a change. Let me just come a wee bit closer. It's great that you want to make a change, and I'm here to be your cheerleader with my pom-poms and showing you that this system really makes a big difference with a minimum amount of effort. And I had a little success story at the weekend that I want to share with you, because it just rammed home to me why I am doing the Flylady system, why I am so darn consistent with my routines. If you see me on Instagram, you'll see, every day, the shiny sink picture and looking at my outfit for the next day. Yesterday, it was brought home to me, really rammed home to me why, I know on a daily basis that, life is much easier for me now. I don't stress. I'm not cleaning the house every single day, because you've seen me, and I can clean this room like in 10 minutes flat. Anyway, to get back to what happened at the weekend, on Saturday we noticed that there wasn't so much hot water in the system, and then Sunday we realised we had a problem with our gas boiler, which runs the radiators and the water. And we tried, resetting it and doing everything ourselves, because, you try and fix it yourself. And then we came to the realisation that, we needed to get the emergency technician out, which was fine, because I have the telephone number and I have the papers, and, it was no problem. And we have an agreement where they come out for free and we'll fix. And, once we telephoned and the guy was coming out, and he turned up like less than an hour and a half later, and we're all fixed. So thanks for everybody who was concerned about on Instagram. We're all nice and cozy. It rammed home to me the fact that if that had happened, if I had to call in an electrician, emergency plumber, in my pre-Flylady days, I would have been... First of all, I would have been kind of stunned into, well, first of all, I've got to clean the house before I can let anybody into the house. And especially something like, a gas technician or a plumber who's down in the basement, who's not just like in the kind of areas of the house, like maybe the hall and the living room, but, the place where we've kind of been stashing and dashing stuff. And that was just such a reminder to me of why I am doing the Flylady system, because we could phone, the technician came, and I wasn't running around, trying to tidy up and clear a path for him so he could get into the house, and being embarrassed about what might be lying there and what might, I just carried on. I was making dinner at the time, and when he arrived, I gave him a cup of coffee and some biscuits, and we were all done. So if you are feeling stressed, overwhelmed, you don't want to let anybody into your house, then you are in the right place, because it really doesn't take much to turn things around. So anyway, that's my little story. I've had a lot of questions about what is in my cleaning caddy. So let me just grab that and I'll walk you through it, because let me just grab it. Okay, here we are. Here's my wee cleaning caddy. Why do I have a little cleaning caddy? It's so that it makes it really easy for me to clean whatever zone we're in. I normally just leave the cleaning caddy in here, during the week. And then if I've got a couple of minutes, I can dust off a surface or I can do something. You're going to see here that once you start cleaning with Flylady, you don't need all those weird products. I posted on Instagram the other day that I was down in our basement going through, what we had in the cupboard. And I realised that a lot of the stuff that we used to use, we never use it anymore, because we don't need it. Where we can use just you know, a Flylady cloth and some water, and that will get rid of, you know, most of the dust and grime. You don't need to be using, you know, all those weird products and stuff where you should be wearing a mask and, you know, causing allergies. And you don't need that stuff anymore. So anyway, I'm just going to run through what I've got in here. As I said, this is just one that I bought from IKEA, and it's got a little handle on it, and I can just carry it around. Okay, I've got my pledge because I use that in the living room and sometimes in here, but actually the wood doesn't need it. I mean, it's not very wood. So that's my pledge. This is just kind of a generic cleaner. I hardly ever use that when unless I'm doing something like the bathroom. I've got my Flylady timer, of course. A couple of old, you know, bags, shopping bags. I keep these in here because if I find anything that needs to go out or items to give away, I've got a bag right there and then. I'll just leave it in here. I've got my wee notebook, an old notebook and a pen. One of the kids' old pens that always amuses me because it's a Dalek. How about that? Because I've told you before, if I have a thought, you know, I'm going through the menopause. If I have a thought at the moment, I need to write it down immediately because it's, you know, here 1 minute, gone the next. Some baby wipes that I occasionally use for going around the skirting boards, just because if they're really dusty, I can just, you know, use like 3 baby wipes and throw them in the bin. My Flylady dusting mitts, the pink one, I really like that because I feel quite glamorous when I'm doing my surface dusting. I've got an old tea towel that's a bit stained now, and I keep that there just for any heavy duty stuff, but actually there's never any heavy duty cleaning these days because I'm, you know, doing it consistently. Okay, then I've got various microfiber cloths and my Flylady cloths. Those are the ones, the Flylady rags. They're beginning to look like rags like now, but I mean, I've had them for years. A couple of old, oh no, hold on, I've got an old toothbrush for getting into nooks and crannies. Oh, here's another. You can see we've had a real, a lightsaber pen. I don't think I need 3 pens in here. And this is one with, it's a Cyberman. Is that one? A little Doctor Who Cyberman. Anyway, I don't need 3 pens in here, so actually I'm going to take 2 out. This can go somewhere else. And then I've got my generic glass cleaner. I use this one, and don't go looking for it. It's a Danish brand called Isabella Smith, called Maison Belle. The only reason I like using that is it's non-toxic and it smells quite nice, and I don't use much of it and it lasts forever, so that's that. And I've got my wee tripod for when I'm filming, and my Flylady water bottle, and I think I'm actually going to take that out because I only ever need that if I'm kind of cleaning during the summer, because you've seen my videos, it hardly ever gets that warm here in Denmark. And when I am doing my cleaning, I'm not doing it. You know, you've seen me, I'm here for like 10 or 15 minutes and that is it. So I don't really even need that. So that's going to be put into the dishwasher, and those are going to go away. So basically that is what is in my caddy. And as you can see, I don't have any kind of weird, harmful products. You will also see I don't have any rubber gloves in it, or I mean, if you want to wear rubber gloves when you're cleaning and you're germophobic, that's fine. You know, I'm not here to show you how to clean. I'm here to show you me in action, that I can get a lot done in the time if I just focus. So anyway, let's do a wee bit of cleaning in here. I'll get the timer started, and I'm just going to do a bit of detailed cleaning in here. And I just wanted to point out, if you find that the cleaning is taking you a long time, I want you to really think hard about it. Is it because you're having to move a lot of stuff? Do you have a lot of clutter? Because you shouldn't be detailed cleaning. There's no need to do detailed cleaning if you still have a lot of clutter. Just concentrate on the clutter, because when the clutter is gone, it's much easier to clean. So if you're you know, spending hours on cleaning, it's probably the clutter that's the problem, because as I've said before, I can clean this room in 10 minutes. So anyway, let's get started, and I'll turn you around and let's go. Right, first of all, I'm just going to do the windows. A bit of generic window cleaner. And as I said, if you've got a Flylady cloth, just even a bit of water, that will get it done. Anyway, scoosh, 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 scoosh. Okay. And up on your toes. And listen, you don't need to do the whole window. Just get the bit that's maybe got fingerprints on it. Oh. You see how fast that was? I'll do the door here. I'll just turn my rag over and do the other side. There we go. And I'll just do the windows behind you, and I can talk to you from here. Okay, up on my tiptoes, and behind you. Right, windows are done. So that's that done. And you really don't need to be getting out the bucket of water and all the different cloths and brushes. If you do it consistently, when we're in the zone, it really doesn't take that much time. Okay, now I'm just going to do a quick surface dust, and I'm not going to use any spray. I'm just going to use my little dusting mitt. Here. I'll just get the chair legs. And then I'll do the sides here. Let's see if I can turn you around just a wee bit. There we go. And the chair that you can see in the corner there, that's my husband's chair where he takes everything. That's his department. It's not mine. Right, inside lamps. And if you're not detailed cleaning in this room, perhaps you want to just work on, your night cabinet, or maybe if you have a chair that's got lots of clothes on it, just start folding those clothes. Decide, if you want to keep them. If they need washed, get them in the washing basket. Right, oh, here's something. Now, this is my little dish where I keep my jewellery for tomorrow, and a book that I'm reading, and this one that I got at the book exchange. I've read a couple of the stories and I actually prefer the DVDs. I got a DVD box set for Christmas, so that is going to be a giveaway. That's going back to the book exchange, but I'll keep the bookmark. Can never have too many bookmarks, so that's a giveaway item. Put that here. And as I've told you before, I have nothing underneath my bed apart from my fluffy slippers, so that makes it really easy to give it a quick vacuum here. And I'll just keep going, doing all the flat surfaces, so let me move you around again. Here we go. And this is my little stand. It's just a little glass stand with a mirror on it, and I like to keep my perfumes on here. And listen, if you have, because somebody had asked me the other day about perfumes, and they had like 20 perfumes and they knew it was too much. Perhaps you can, you know, keep the 10 perfumes that you like, and you know, if you can try and get them on a little tray or put them in the bathroom somewhere where they have easy access, and then every day for a week try a different perfume. And if you find that, you know what, I really don't like this one, maybe you can give it away. And if you do have 10 perfumes that you really like, then, you know, maybe display 3 of them, put the rest away, and then next month, you know, do a changeover. Oh, and I like these. These were some diamonds that my daughter got, gosh, when she was about 8 or 9 years old, you know, for a birthday. And she doesn't use them for years, but I quite like them on my little tray. So it's nice. And for my husband, he has a bowl which was actually done by a Scottish artist. It was a gift to me from my old boss, Sir David. And my husband, when he comes home and takes off his suit, he hangs up his suit and he can put any coins, you know, keys, anything like that in there. So that kind of keeps it all together instead of having it spread out over the whole surface of somewhere. If you can get yourself a little bowl or a box, it really helps to keep focus on, you know, what could be a hot spot. Right, that's that done. And oh, I'll tell you what, and I forgot to do the mirror over there, so I'll do the mirror. And again, just a squish squish, because the mirror actually gets a bit messy now, because this is where I am doing my makeup in the mornings. But what I have done is I have written down on my wish list, I am looking for a smaller mirror to put on top of my dresser, because, you know, I've put my makeup into my dresser now. So I'm on the lookout for a mirror. And this is the thing, when you are in zone for the bedroom, think about, you know, do you want to maybe get yourself some new sheets? Are the sheets getting a bit tatty? Are you looking for some new lamps? Maybe you can shop in your own house, take something from the guest bedroom and bring it in here. We did with the carpet that I'm standing on, because it was a rug that we had in the living room. We got a new rug for the living room, and instead of just throwing out the old one, we brought it up in here because I'd never had a rug in here before. So, oh yeah, and talking of sheets, when I finish filming the video here, I'm going to change sheets as part of weekly home blessing anyway. And my sheets I keep underneath the mattress. Here we are, I'll just get them out. And I've got two, and we've got 3 sets of you know, sheets and duvet covers for this bed. I've got the one that you can see right now. That's going to be going into the, oh hold on, let me just stop the timer. Here we go. These ones will go into the wash, and while those are washing, I'll put this set on the bed, and I've got one other clean set underneath the mattress on the other side, and that way it just keeps us going, and it means that I don't have too many sets of sheets, because, you know, we used to have this cupboard, and, you know, the sheets were in there, but the problem is that you start kind of trying to, you know, if you've got the space, you fill it up. And then, you know, where we had too many things, and then I would buy new sheets and forget to throw out the old one. So this one is, you know, I've got 2 sets here and then one on the bed, and that is it. And that works really well for me. Also because when I change the sheets, they're right underneath, underneath the mattress. And also it slightly elevates the mattress at the bottom, which is really good if you're an old lady like me of 50, you need to keep your legs up. So anyway, timer is gone. I'm going to change the sheets. I've done the windows in here. and a bit of dusting, and I showed you what was in my caddy. There's really not much else for me to do in here. I'll be giving it a quick vacuum, so that'll take 5 minutes. Change the sheets, and Bob's your uncle, I am done. Anyway, that's it for me. I shall see you very soon, and when you are finished, remember to take a break. Don't spend all day cleaning in here, you know, just 10 or 15 minutes, and you know, you'll really see a lot of progress. And when you're finished, get yourself a nice cup of tea or coffee, give yourself a pat on the back for what you've done, and a rah, rah, rah. Okay, that's it for me. I'm gonna get the sheets done, and I shall see you very soon. Diane in Denmark, signing off.